Okay, so the pay-per-view just finished, and Daniel Bryan versus Kane, very surprising match. Probably the best match they'd probably had together. They've gone at it a bunch of times in the past. Team Hell No, even prior to that, even after that, they've had one or two matches, and this is definitely the standout match between the two. But of course, you had the Extreme Rules tag along with that, so they were allowed to brawl on the outside, brawl in backstage, parking lot. Forklifts were involved, flaming tables were involved, tire irons, kendo sticks, steel chairs, tables. Did I mention fire was involved? And it's decent, very very solid, great match. I enjoyed it. The beginning of it started off just just an average WWE Extreme Rules match where they just beat each other up a little bit. But then as soon as they started going backstage, that's when, as JR would say, business is about to pick up, because it's not every match that is contested under no disqualifications. It goes backstage. You usually have them kind of around the ring, maybe the table. You go into the crowd a little bit, like Triple H's match with Evolution and the Shield. But backstage, you don't see too much. Now, of course, oh yeah, let me get this out of the way. Last year, the actual WWE VIP people, they got to go backstage. So I actually believe this is a true story. You would meet, like, I met Undertaker last year, so I met him where pretty much right beside the stage, and you would walk around, and then you would take a whole tour of the back where the locker rooms and everything were. I'm doing this as if you guys know what I'm talking about. But you would come out through, like, where the ramp is, so pretty much exactly where that stage was. Like, I walked down that ramp. Of course, mine didn't say Extreme Rules. Mine said Saturday morning slam. But they skipped Gorilla, because how the thing works is, like, you have the Gorilla position, which is like literally, it looks like a meeting room. The walls are all red. There's like leather chairs and tables and everything. And then you have that place where they said they're backstage, where it's all black, it's all dark, and you walk up steps, and then you get the Gorilla position. So they walk through that. That's where Triple H and Vince and all them sit. So pretty much they started brawling there, and then they ended up in the parking lot somehow very quickly. I don't know. There must have been a door there. I didn't see no door. But that was cool, when they were in the parking lot. Kind of reminded me of the Eddie Guerrero versus John Cena Latino Heat parking lot brawl. And that's where they did the spot with the forklift, which is just like shades of Rock and Mankind. And then you had Triple H and Stone Cold, where Stone Cold picked up Triple H in the car and then flipped him. And then you had Bryan bringing out the forklift, which was like Stone Cold driving out the Zamboni. It was just nostalgia 24, like the whole match after the backstage thing. You've seen it like back in the day, but hadn't seen it in a while. But Bryan did the headbutt off the forklift, and then the table got involved, and I didn't think they'd use it, but the PG thing and all. But as soon as Kane touched the fire, they had guys just run out. They didn't even care about the camera being blocked. They just rushed him and sprayed him off. So it was cool to see Kane on fire for like 2 seconds, but just sprayed him off and threw him back in the ring and hit the knee and 1, 2, 3. So it was a good match. I enjoyed it for what it was. Definitely exceeded my expectations. So I'll do a full pay-per-view review after this, so I'll see you guys then in the next video.